Thank you, Ron. If you have not seen the Cleveland Foundation's latest annual report, I encourage all of you to take a look at it and look for the story of the young woman who moved here with her family as a refugee, ended up being the valedictorian of one of our leading schools in Cleveland Public School Systems, and is now a freshman at one of our elite universities in this country. What's important about the story is not just her success that she achieved in Cleveland, but it's her reflections on the type of support and the welcoming feeling that she got as she came to Cleveland, and because of that, her commitment to return to Cleveland and to give back. And that really is sort of the spirit that sort of summarizes what Global Cleveland is all about. But our next speaker is County Executive Ed Fitzgerald. And Cuyahoga County has been a partner in this initiative since its inception. And I'll share with you that even as, is this not on? It's not on, all right. Even as candidate Ed Fitzgerald was running at the time for county executive, he took it upon himself to meet with us to learn more about this Global Cleveland effort, because as you know from his campaign and as you know from his early months in office, his focus is on economic development. And he saw the Global Cleveland Initiative as an important element of how the county could continue to support economic development. County Executive Fitzgerald.
Thank you very much. Today's event is really an event that a lot of people were skeptical whether or not it would ever really happen, because the history of immigration in America, there's really two separate streams. There's two schools of thought. And this area of Cuyahoga County and the city of Cleveland had to make a decision on which stream we were going to follow. We all have immigrant stories in our own personal families, and we all know that our families came here because of economic opportunity. But every time there has been a wave of immigration to the United States, there's always been a reaction against that. There's always been a portion of society that saw it as a threat. There's always been a portion of society that wanted to have America turn in on itself and become more insular. And then there was another part of American society that embraced it and realized that that was really our future, was to embrace people from all over the world that could come here and add to the mosaic that is America. And we've seen that happen recently in American politics. There are different parts of this country, and there are different cities in this country that have made a different choice than we're making here today. Mayor Jackson could have made a different choice. Your county leadership could have made a different choice. We could have played to certain elements of the crowd that might have been politically popular to say that an immigrant infusion into our county would be an economic threat. But we knew that wasn't the right thing to do morally, and we also knew it wasn't the right thing to do economically. We know that the immigrant infusion that we hope to see here is going to be an economic benefit to that. And we know that because of the past that we have here in Cleveland. If you look around in Cleveland, you look at the assets that we have, whether it's our houses of worship, our businesses, our cultural institutions, they were built by previous waves of immigrants. And we're starting a process here today. We don't know where it's finally going to end up. We don't know what assets are going to be created when we extend this hand of friendship to the global community and they come here and join with us. We don't know what they're going to build. We don't know the cultural institutions that they're going to create, but we know they're going to add to what we already have. We don't know what businesses they are going to create. They may end up creating more reliable audio-visual sound systems. We don't know. But we know what we know. But we can't wait for it to happen. So we're here, as Beju said, the county is in particular embracing this entire effort. I'm very proud to have been invited and accepted to serve as a member of the board. County government is focusing like it never has before on economic development. We recognize that Cuyahoga County in Northeast Ohio is not going to have a successful economic development strategy that doesn't have a global component to it. And we are proud to be a part of that, and we're going to continue to participate and be supportive in any way that we possibly can. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your inclusion of me.